What is good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned. And today we have a different style of video, actually. Okay, I'll admit, guys, I have a secret. I have kind of been turning into a slight trophy hunter, title hunter, right? So I actually care a lot about getting the different titles in the game and everything. And you know, at first I was using like secret titles and shit, but now I don't even really care about secret titles that much anymore because like I have all of them, first of all. And I also don't think I'm missing a single title from any of the events. If you look at all these, I'm pretty sure I'm like all the way through, you know, gray, gold, gray, gold, and then like platinum, right? On all the different events and everything. I'm pretty sure I've gotten every single one of all of these titles. I don't know, like this one I don't know that it would show, like maybe I'm getting every single title, so maybe that's why there's none that are like down here darked out with like question marks or anything like that. But I just wanted to talk about how to get some of the titles, of course, and just talk about how to get the special titles as the secret titles as well. And also just kind of tell you guys a few of the titles that I'm aiming for in the future here. Most of the titles that I'm aiming for personally are centered around specific characters. But if you guys just kind of like more chill core videos like this, then you can go down below. You can destroy, demolish, obliterate that like button. You can comment down below and let me know what you think. And also you can subscribe and hit that notification bell so that every single time the honored one comes back and gives you another you can get caught in my domain and really just gain some new knowledge. I don't know where that was going. That wasn't an attack on you. Domains are usually an attack. My domain is sure hit guaranteed, but sure hit to give you more information that you needed for sure. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. I mean, you have like most of the time in the map events, or all the time in the map events, right? You have the way of getting the titles where it's like the basic one, the SR one, or grade 1, grade 2, and then special grade, right? Or I'm sorry, grade 2, grade 1, special grade. And literally these are just based off of you doing like the score attack and everything. And then each one of these story events, I'm pretty sure just gives up their own basic generic page as well, which the titles on them look pretty good. I actually do like that we had titles in this game from the very start. Anything that gives you extra account customization so that people can kind of see what kind of person you are, I think is really cool. But yeah, I don't think that I have missed a single title from a single story event or map event whatsoever in the game. And then there are even more secret titles from like special battles. So all the ones that have the grade 1, grade 2, special grade levels to them, all of those are map event ones. I have not heard of them doing a map event rerun at all in this game yet, unless I was just missing something in the JP version because I didn't play it as closely as a lot of other people did. But without there being reruns of certain events, like I don't know how you would go about getting these titles at this point, but nonetheless, it's whatever. Honestly, I should make a free-to-play account and just log in and just look at the titles just to see, like, okay, are these actually showing up as question marks, or would they just not show you and let you know anymore? Any of the titles that are these right here that have the ones with the circular ends on them, those are the ones that are from map events. The ones with the sharp ends on them, those are the ones that are from story events. Then the ones that have like just these type of borders right here, these are ones that you get from formidable battles, right? They're still kind of like curved, but it almost looks kind of like a prong at the edge of the title itself. So, you know, these are ones that are always in the formidable battles that have special conditions for you to unlock them. And once you do that special condition, you unlock them. Now, the one that has me most curious, never mind, I understand where those come from. The two strongest, and then Okinawa welcomes you, and where's that last one? I don't go by Zenin anymore, I go by Fushiguro now. All of those ones are from memory events. So there's a very clear distinction of how you are getting each one of these, or this doesn't tell you how to get them. If you click on it actually and hold it, it tells you how to get it, yes. But you can see here, this is from the memory quest right here. If I look at another one, boom, also from a memory quest right here. Then I look at this one that I didn't have in view, that I thought I had in view. That's the same one, I'm not gonna click the same one. Boom, Okinawa welcomes you, there we go. Another memory quest type of page right here. You can see all of these ones are from formidable battles or imaginary realm battles. You can see that all of these are from story events. That was a story event. Yes, but nonetheless, enough of the event pages. These ones are pretty easy to get. The ones that I'm more interested in are these ones over here, because these ones require quite a bit of grinding for you. So these ones are more so like overtime, slower min-max type of grinds on your account, right? So first, let's come down to the secret titles. In this section, I'm just gonna go ahead and go over how to get every single secret title real quick. This one, I'll start working overtime. Form Kento Nanami between 1800 and 2400 into a team and start a dispatch. Now, it does not say complete a dispatch, it says start a dispatch. And I know that everybody has different time zones. What makes this super easy is the 1800 to 2400 range. All you have to do is be in that range in the domain time inside the game. So, okay, we just got daily reset. That's excellent. I'm not going to bother to do any of this stuff right here. I'm going to wait till after the video because I'm a focused man and we have a task at hand right now. Was that bars? Oh my goodness. A rapper too? But literally, if you come here, oh, we're so close to getting the, 150 cubes today? Okay. But we're very close to getting our Purifying Duties page. I actually summoned a couple copies of Purifying Duties recently and I just kept trading them in because I was like, I know I'm about to max that page out anyway. But literally, if you look right here in the domain time, the game just reset. So domain time is 0, 0 right now, but quite literally, whenever this is 1800 to 2400, come over to your dispatch and just set Nanami as one of your dispatch characters. You can see that Nanami is already, or no, you can't see that Nanami is one of my dispatch characters right here, because the dispatch little preview screen shows you like the 3 front characters. It doesn't show you the last 2 characters, but see, boom, Nanami is actually right there. So very good. That is how you get that one from 18 to 2400. Remember that. Let's go back over to the titles. The next title is Intelligence is Always Supplied. And guys, this is actually not even like my favorite title or anything. I literally just have this title up as a good luck charm, as good juju, because Domain Expansion Gojo is coming and this title is about Gojo's Domain Expansion. This one is clear formidable foes versus Jogo with Sataru Gojo at any on any difficulty. So I just want to reiterate to you, that is on any difficulty. So if you're a Gojo, and that can be Hollow Purple Gojo, that can be Blue Gojo, that can be Hidden Inventory Gojo. Any Gojo that you need to use to get that shit done, use that Gojo. But literally, you are just gonna come here, you're gonna come to the Jogo fight, you're gonna do this on level 1 if you want to. On hard, you can do this. And just to give you perspective of how much stronger my Gojo is than this Jogo, because when I beat this, I think my Gojo was a little weaker than the stage, but now I'm deconstructing all these teams anyway, so I'm down to just destroy this right here. If we take a look, actually, you saw it on my character page. I think my Gojo by himself, my Hollow Purple Gojo, is actually 30k by himself. He's 31k 784, so he's literally just strong enough to be over what Jogo requires. And if I give him non-standard instead, it is exactly the same. Wow. Huh. Then also, if I use Blue Gojo, because that is who I use to do this mission, even though Green is a type advantage, I didn't have, Green Gojo wasn't in the game yet, I don't think. So I use Blue Gojo instead, and since he has his Phantom Seal, he's at 33, 291k, but either one of the Gojos will be able to do this. Like, any of the Gojos will be able to do this. But that is how you get that page. We will head back over to the titles and move on to the next one. Guys, I will say the first time I did this video, it was actually a very time-consuming process because I didn't have all these titles. So I had to go and test out the ways to get them to make sure that those are the ways to get them. But now I have all of them, so I can kind of just briefly talk about it, which is so much better. Right here, I will save people unfairly. Clear main story quest chapter 2 episode 5 with Megumi only. You can use Domain Megumi if you like. The new Green Megumi just dropped. Blue Megumi. I beat it with Blue Megumi because I've had this title for a very long time. Maybe, yeah, no, it was Blue Megumi for sure because I didn't get Incomplete Domain Megumi for a very long time into the game, honestly. Domain expansion, literally activate any domain expansion. You don't even need to have a domain expansion character to do that, by the way. So just a quick, easy title for you guys, just to have some, nice little tricked out customization on your account. You could literally use a friend character and just use their domain. The friend characters that you would want to use would be Jogo, Mahito, Hanami, Incomplete Domain Megumi. There's one domain that I'm missing, I feel. No? If there is another domain that I'm missing, then it'll come back to me. But literally, any of those characters, take them in as a friend, you know, use some shitty characters in the front so they die off, get that domain expansion character to come out, use the domain expansion. You don't even have to beat the stage. You just have to beat the domain. You just have to use the domain expansion. This is my old favorite title, and I'll tell you what my new favorite title, or the title that I'm working towards, is now that we are not at this point anymore. But this is the one that I wanted the most, and when I got it, I didn't even realize I had gotten it, and then I kind of just didn't care about it anymore. But record holder for the most consecutive uses of Black Flash. Clear with any character using Black Flash at least 5 times in a row. So it says clear. This one you do have to beat the mission that you are doing, but also when it says do 5 Black Flashes in a row, it doesn't mean that any character on your team can Black Flash, right? So if you have Toto and Yuta and Nanami and Gojo or Yuji, I meant to say Yuji. Did I say Yuji? Yuji, Nanami, Toji, no. Yuji, Nanami, Gojo, Yuta, or Toto, or anybody who can do Black Flash, or Nobara, right? Anybody on your team. They cannot all do their own Black Flashes and it all accumulates together. No. You have to have one character, the next 5 consecutive attacks that they do, they continually do more and more Black Flashes. Like, it has to be 5 Black Flashes from that one character in a row. That's why the zone buff is so great too, because the zone buff makes it way easier, because zone has so many different so many different effects, so many different versatile effects. I don't know what word I was looking for, but so many different effects, and from those effects, some of them make it way easier to hit Black Flashes. Like Nanami, literally, the yellow one, his zone effect is that his Black Flash rate goes up 200%, I believe. So it's just like, at that point, Black Flashes are guaranteed. So if you wanted to get easy record holder for most consecutive Black Flashes, use Nanami or Yuji. They're gonna have the best zone effects because they are the Black Flash goats, right? Then we got my homie, clear with both Toto and Yuji on your team. That is it. Win a mission with both of them on your team. And honestly, I love Toto and Yuji's relationship, but my homie is a very basic title. So it's like, it's funny. I saw a bunch of people with my homie the first day, and I was like, what the hell? But like, nah, it's a cool title for sure. Accomplice. Clear with cooperative ultimate of Yuji and Nobara ending the battle. So it doesn't matter what Yuji and what Nobara you could use the rare ones if you wanted to, and do a piss easy stage that has 3 rooms, and then stack up your ultimate to the very end. As long as you use those 2 ultimates together for a combo ultimate, and you do the... It's playing off of that scene where they were fighting the Cursed Wound brothers, Kechisu and Eso, and they both did a Black Flash at the same time. That's why Accomplice is the way it is. I'm skipping my part-time job now. Force the dispatch team to retreat. Literally, start a dispatch, end the dispatch. Boom. Free secret title for you. Some of the secret titles are stupid as shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, some of them are cool, some of them are stupid. My homie is stupid, because like literally it's like, use 2 characters. You're just gonna do that shit by chance anyway, right? Skipping my part-time job. Like, yeah, sometimes you gotta accidentally undo your fucking dispatch and then start it up again. Who cares? Don't move. This one is, I don't actually know how to get this one. Stay on the home screen for 2 minutes without doing shit. Literally another dumbass fucking title. Like, sit on the home screen, don't do anything, twiddle your fucking thumbs for 2 minutes. All right, where did those brats go? Complete the dispatch of Yasuhachi Bridge using only Yuji, Megumi, and Nobara. I did not see the word only the first time that I did this. So guys, the first time that I did this, I actually did set up a dispatch on Yasuhachi Bridge with all of those 3, but also with 2 other characters in the back, and I didn't get the achievement the next day, and I was like, what the hell? And then I went back and I just tested it by chance with just those 3 and no other characters added in, and I got the title after that. But I'm just now seeing that it says using only those 3. So guys, make sure that when you are dispatching Yasuhachi Bridge, yes, you are gonna miss out on a few stars, but hey bro, it is just 1 day of missing out on a few stars. Get that title in real quick, because extra customization always hits different. And then the non-standard secret title. Deal 10 million or more damage to one enemy in a single skill in a clear with a battle. So non-standard is that because the only skill that you can do that with is like a Gojo ultimate. Maybe a Yuta ultimate, but not even really. Like, Gojo's ultimates are the ones that are mostly doing. Hollow Purple Gojo is the one who's doing that. Literally, it's the Hollow Purple on the fucking title itself. So crack out your Hollow Purple Gojo, use his ultimate in a stage, and deal 10 million damage in that single attack. That is how you unlock that one right there. But guys, now I am ready to come and talk about these up here, and then we'll talk about some of the character specific ones. So these are for like, this is just for like your account level. This one's getting to level 20, I think, 30. This one's getting to level 30. This one's getting to level 50. Then this one's getting to level 100. Yes, this is for level 100. I don't know if they're gonna have another one that's like special grade Jujutsu student or Jujutsu high personnel or something like that for getting to level 130, because you know they're adding the new level cap 130, like a bunch of mad lads. I don't know. Accumulate for achievement. Login for a total of 30 days. This one's logging for a total of 100 days, and this one's gonna be logging for a total of 300 days. How did I guess it? Come on now. 300 days. So not exactly a full year, but once you log in for 300 days, you'll already have top student. By the time I get top student, I imagine I'll have top student, third year Jujutsu high, because we're not even at 100 days on. Yeah, we are. What am I talking about? We are at 100. We're not at 200 days yet, is what I meant to say. We're still probably in that 150, 160 range of day, or anywhere from 130 to 170 days, I believe, is where we're at for global right now. But Dispatch Master, literally just do dispatch 1,000 times. I've already done it 500 times, so who knows how much longer it'll take me, but I do that shit every single day. And as long as I do dispatch every single day for 250 days, then I will, well, not necessarily, because the first few days that you play the game, you only have one dispatch unlocked, unless you absolutely grind it as hard as you could. And I don't even remember how hard I grinded on like the first day, but like I don't recall unlocking every single dispatch stage, so maybe it's gonna take me up to like day 255 or whatever, or some shit like that. Then I'll get Dispatch Master. So by the time I get top student, I should have Dispatch Master, third year Jujutsu student. Let's see, Curse Hunter, clear any Curse Spirit battle during any dispatch 80 times. That one's a bit of a doozy because those do not always pop up. Master Access is going to be 150 times doing Curse Spirit battle. Okay. Dispatch Jujutsu Sorcerer. This one is clear any formidable battle during any dispatch 10 times. Curse Spirit battle. Formidable battle. So I believe formidable battle is gonna be like the, you know, the Jogo, Hanami, Kechizu, and Eso battles and all those. Whereas this one is talking about doing the battles that pop up after you complete your dispatch for the day, right? Then let's see, domain investigation. Oh my goodness, do domain investigation 200 times. Do domain investigation 500 times. That one I don't know is going to be done by the time I hit the 300 day point. I do domain investigation every single day. Well, the 200 times I should definitely be at. The 500 times, probably not. Literally, that will take 500 days, so not quite that one. Let's see. Cursed Object Recovery Squad, Collector, Cursed Object Mania. 10,000, clear any Cursed Object Collection stage 10,000 times. What is this? 5,000 times. So I've already done it 5,000 times. So I'm at least halfway there as far as I know. And I spam Cursed Object Collection very hard. So we'll see. Potential Spirit. Clear Formidable Foe versus Special Grade Cursed Spirit of Extreme Difficulty 2. Tokyo School. So this is just clearing all the formidable foes on Extreme Difficulty 2. Okay. Title holder is going to be collect 10 titles. This one is collect 30 titles probably. Then the last one's probably collect 100 titles. No, 50 titles. So we already did all the title missions, which is exceptional. Jujutsu Fan is gonna get overall character rank to 500 and then get overall character rank to 1000. Yes, and I'm at 750 on my overall character rank, guys, just so you know. But now we can talk about the fun part, all the titles that I'm looking towards. So guys, the way that all the characters in the game works is not every single individual variant of a character has its own titles, but every character has their own titles. So like from the rare UG to the SSR UG that's green, to the blue one, to the red one, to the zone one, like all those UGs all come together and work together. For if you work on them, overall you can boost their character rank in a various multitude of ways. And basically, if you get the overall character rank of any character to 20, you get a title that is just their name. If you get the overall character rank to 40, you get a title that is their technique or their main, I guess, fighting strategy. So like UG, the fact that UG was Sukuna's vessel itself was impressive in itself. That was enough to be considered like a technique, I guess, because who else could consume a Sukuna finger and actually contain Sukuna? But also Sukuna also turned out to be a weapon unintentionally for Yuji as well, because other curses pretty much could not touch Yuji, or could not fuck Yuji up to the degree that they wanted to, because that would mean having to deal with Sukuna afterwards. So then Yuji's whole thing is about saving others. His granddad literally told him, like, yo, make sure you live your life right so that when you die, you're surrounded by people who love you, right? So that's how it works. The character's title comes at 20. The character's technique comes at level 40 character rank, and then the character's like kind of like catchphrase or what they're kind of known for or something about that, right? Or their kind of mentality, I guess, I don't know, personality, that's going to be the one at 60, right? So Yuji's is going to be save others at 60, and honestly, I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but I will just kind of look and see, like, Yuji, I've already gotten a character rank 40. Megumi, I've already gotten a character rank 40. Nobara, rank 40. Maki gets no use at all. I'm surprised I even got her to character rank 20 somehow. Same thing for Inumaki, same thing for Panda. Toto, I actually did work on at first when I started playing, but then I kind of slowed down on that because I was like, yo, he doesn't really work as well as I want him to. Kamo has not really gotten any love. Momo has gotten plenty of love. I'm surprised she's not at 40 just yet, because I worked on both of the Momos, like, to a very high extent. Mechamaru, I had my little tirades back in the day when I used to use Mechamaru as a DPS unironically, and now I'm just like, no, that's a joke. Miwa, I feel like I worked on her probably to use her for some comp I saw online, and then I realized that I didn't really want to put the resources into her. And also, guys, I'm noticing now, the basic title for them has like just a one line. The mid-tier, I'm gonna say grade 1, grade 2, grade 1 special grade. The grade 2, grade 1 title for them has like kind of like a double border effect going here, and then the special grade title for them has like the extra little like kind of like ball in it. So like it has a clear distinction between the titles, so that you know like, okay, this is the higher level one. Gojo, obviously I have 2 of his already unlocked. He's not at 60 just yet. We got a lot more work to do. Once we get domain expansion Gojo, we'll get a little push on all of Gojo's character rank, but I don't know that it's gonna push him all the way up to rank 60 just yet. Nanami, I worked on the green Nanami quite a bit at the start because I didn't have that many options for a yellow or for a green DPS. Yellow Nanami I have not worked on too much, so I'm actually quite oh, and then obviously SR Nanami, that's what it is. I was like, I'm surprised that I have him to rank 40, but no, I work on SR Nanami a lot, so not a surprise at all. Shoko, there's only one version of her. The less versions of a character there is, the harder it is to work on their titles, because you gotta do so many different things over. You have to reach really big milestones, and it gets way easier the more different variants of that character that you have. Then we come right here to Yaga. I'm surprised he's not at 40 because I actually do like the SSR Yaga, and I actually work on the red Yaga all the time. Ichiji, or Ijichi, who I thought his name was Ichiji for so long, and I was so perplexed when I realized that that wasn't his name. Also, I feel so bad looking at his third title because he's like, I'm such a fool, because like he blames himself a lot for a lot of the shit that happens. Because yes, he is a supervisor, but at the end of the day, he is not a Jujutsu sorcerer. So I do not blame him too much for like most of the shit that be happening in the show. Sometimes that shit is just out of his power, but like he's a good guy. He's a cracked dude. Nanami was absolutely pissed off whenever he saw that man was badly injured, and Gojo even looked at him in the manga at a certain point and said, yo, you're the only one I can trust with this. I'm not going to say specifically what he was saying to him, saying that to him for, but just know. Jogo I just got recently, so obviously I have none of his stuff. I do kind of like We Are the Real Humans. I think that's a pretty cool title. Die and Become a Sage is really cool as well from Hanami, because I'm the Deadman, and I always say that like for somebody to be reborn, something's got to die first, right? And Die and Become a Sage is a very big very big symbolism of that, so I do like that a lot. I might be rocking that title a bit whenever I get my hands on it. Mahito, Idol Transfiguration at Cunningly, I don't really care too much about his titles. I'm not a big fan of Mahito. Mahito is an absolute fucking scum. I hate that kid, but that means that he's an exceptional villain because I hate him so damn much. Gakuganji, don't really care about his titles. Junpei, don't care about his titles. Saki, don't care about her titles. Yuki, don't care about his titles, though I still think he's an absolute fucking Chad tier character. Yuta, don't care about his titles because I'm just like, I don't really care about Come Out Rika as a title. ghetto. Wicked Curse Users sound kind of badass. I'm not gonna lie. I like that title. I like that title a lot. And Sorcerer Killer sounds really cool. But if y'all want to know the title that I absolutely want, Sukuna's gonna come out with a title that says King of Curses. It's not in here yet, but the titles that I want are Sukuna's title, King of Curses. Those are like the 4 titles. I guess what I'm saying is, after the half anniversary finishes and I have no more characters to directly just like work on, because like I already have a pretty good roster of characters. At that point, I'm just working on characters that I feel like working on. Once I'm at that point, I'm pretty sure that it's just gonna be a work on whatever character is gonna bring me titles that I like. That's literally gonna be my grind at that point. And they're also adding in character frames, by the way. Let me pull up the Twitter page on it. So I'll be honest with y'all, Billy's not slick. Billy's not tricking me or nothing. They have increased the overall character rank that a character can get from level 60 to level 80. They did that a little bit ago. Then they added in this new feature where you can make your own, choose your own little account icon and choose your own little account frame and everything. What I believe is, because you can see here that some of the frames are specific to certain characters, and also you can see here that when this drops, they're going to be giving away 8 types of frames to all characters. So what I think is, every character, there's going to be 4 of these basic frames right here, just to start us off with Nobara, Yuji, Megumi, and Gojo. Goodness, there's so many 4-letter names in this damn show series that I be getting goofed up sometimes. What I think is gonna happen is they're gonna start making these borders right here that have like the specific technique of a character. I think they're gonna start making that the reward for getting a character to rank 80. That's just my premonition, my guess, my assumption. It does not necessarily have to be true. It's not true. I don't know if it's true or not, but like that's what I see them doing with those character frames and the title system as well, because I don't see them really adding an extra title for every single character in the game beyond the ones they already added in. I feel like this is already a pretty solid like list of titles, and plus they already consistently update us with titles in the event section, and they do actually just be adding in secret titles here and there, because at first there was only 7 secret titles in the game. I believe it was literally just these like top 7 right here. Even if you look at them, the backgrounds are all they're not the same obviously, but like all the backgrounds are like kind of like dark. They all look very similar. I feel like this one looks different from those. This one looks different from those, because like all of them have very dark backgrounds and everything, and obviously they have different characters in them, but they all still look very similar in my opinion. Versus these look a little more different, a little more custom, I guess you could say. But nonetheless, that's kind of it for titles, I guess. The titles that I want the most are Sorcerer Killer, Wicked Curse User, King of Curses from Sukuna, and then also Good Looking Guy for Gojo. But after the anniversary, while I am on my way working on getting all those titles, the title that I'm gonna have on while I'm waiting is Sukuna's Vessel. For sure. Just because Sukuna's my favorite character in the damn series, bro. So I'm just like, anything that says Sukuna on that shit, I'm taking that shit. And also, I really hope that Sukuna's title card is special in the sense that like it's not just one solid color, but maybe it has like a bunch of different colors to it. I hope so. But guys, that is going to be it for my video on titles today. Title Hunter Deadman has awakened. I care very much about titles, and I'm going to start working towards getting titles. And guys, do you notice that my entire account is Gojo'd out, from the title to the picture to the character that's on assistance to my home screen? Yes, we are Gojo'd out. We have our Gojo Good Luck charms for the anniversary. But guys, I need to get through all of my daily rewards and everything. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. You can go down below. You can destroy that like button. You can also subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every single time the Deadman taps in with another video for you. And you can comment down below and let me know what you think about the titles. Let me know what titles that you are most excited for also. And just remember, the Deadman loves and wishes the best for you on your summons. But you guys have an excellent time. Peace.